You're watching Michigan Farmer 421. I'm Clyde, and today we're going to be working on the Cummins swap, part 7. Alright, so far what I have gotten done today is have mounted our electric fans. This one barely clears down here, but it still will clear, and I had to put this one up higher to clear both of these. In fact, this one goes inside the fan, but I did spin the fan around and it does clear perfectly fine. So, yep, and then we also got our boost gauge installed. In the last video of how to install boost gauge, and it also lights up as well. So, got that all installed, and now we are going to work on transmission hoses, and then starting to put this front clip back on together and to work it in the fender. So, alright, so here we go. Alrighty, it's coming back together pretty well nicely. I now got the bumper on, the lights, and then I got this done, and then I still will have plenty of access in here thanks to removing that AC condenser. And yeah, so we are almost got the whole front end put back together. All I need to do is put the grill back on, but I'm gonna wait a little bit on the grill because there's no need to run that grill yet if we have no need to. So yep, now I'm probably going to work on these fender wells. I'm going to at least work on this side. And then we'll start probably wiring up that transmission controller. And then I'm probably going to put the Cummins logos on. Thinking about like right here. We'll see. Okay, I got all this wiring cleaned up. I still got some tools I got to get out of here yet. And then I also got the fuel line primed and filled up. So now we're going to fill her up with coolant and some transmission fluid and power steering fluid, and we're going to try to start her up. Get that side pour. Now I gotta go get some water. Alright, I got her filled up somewhat. It's kind of filling into the motor block, so I'm gonna let that sit. I'm gonna have to add more after we get all the air out of the lines. Now we're gonna work on the power steering fluid. And then we gotta put in some more trans fluid, and then we should be good for fire up. I'm not gonna have any throttles, so we'll see how this goes. But we should be good to go. So here we go. This is funny, I used every single CarQuest fluid but power steering. Why? Because you don't use a lot and you have a lot left over from other projects. Maybe a little bit more. That's probably good. I didn't even use a half a quart there. Alright. Put our dipstick. Oh no. Shout out to my dipstick. I wonder why they call me that. I'm kidding. Alright. Stick this back down in there. Alright, now on to transmission fluid. It's this Cummins. It's easy to access this dipstick now. I will say transmission fluid does not smell great, but oh yeah, cherry sauce. I think I'm going to add 3 quarts. They say to measure this when it's running. That's why I'm only putting in 3. The guy said 7, but I already put like 4 and some in there. So he said to start out with 7, so we'll start out probably a little lower than that. This trans takes Mercon 5. People do use this for power steering fluid, but I don't think that's a wise decision. But, you know, people use this for other stuff, so. I think we'll measure it after this, too. So, I think I'm going to put my air cleaner on, too, real quick. That way we're not sucking in a bunch of dirt and debris. Will be no exhaust, but, yeah. So the air filter we got from Diesel Conversion Specialist. It is 9 inches high, 4-inch clamp-on flange, and 6-inch base diameter. The filter number is on here somewhere. Oh, there we go. That might help you. RE0870. And they also sent along this air elbow that we had to custom make, and I also painted it to match. And then they also sent us the air sleeve that we're going to put on here. I'm putting this all together, and then we're going to have it ready to put back on, considering it only takes 1 hose clamp to put her on. So it'll be ready to go, and yeah. So we're trying to, because when we get the exhaust done, it'll be easy to put back together, and it won't take as long. And kind of now where we know where it is, we can finally put her back together. So yeah, so here we go. Oh yeah, check out that bad boy. We got a dust cleaner on there. I should use this for like when I'm feeding hay. That way I don't get any dust in my face because I have a double air filter system. I loved K&N for numerous reasons. I've chose them over S&B or a bunch of the other systems. It's because they're kind of simple and they're made in the USA. So yeah, now we're going to put this on the truck and we'll see how it looks. Yeah, check it out. White matches the turbo, which goes into there. That is awesome. Now, I'm probably going to tuck it in underneath these wires, but, yeah, man, does that look good. Oh, yeah, K&N. Made in the USA, of course. Then we got our Spectra adapter boot to adapt it from, like, 3 1/4 to 4 inch. 3 1/2, I think. Well, this is 3 inch, but I put a 3 1/2 inch to a 4 inch, and then we'll put our hose clamp over that. So, yeah. Now, that part's probably made in China, but, you know, American-made parts are always better because, you know, America. So that's kind of going to wrap up this Cummins Swap Part 7. We're almost done with this thing. We just got to do a few minor things, and then it should be wrapped up and good to go. Thanks for watching. If you're new here, subscribe and like this video to let YouTube know that this is a great project. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.